Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, playing some domination here on the map Vacant using the W1200 shotgun, and this video is going to be about camping in Modern Warfare Remastered. There seems to be this perception, and I'm sure you guys have seen it online everywhere, whether it's YouTube comments or Reddit or Twitter or just talking to your friends even, that Modern Warfare Remastered is a super campy game. It punishes you for rushing, and it's really hard to rush. It's a super camp-friendly game. I don't agree with that really whatsoever. In fact, I've seen some comments on my videos that actually praise me for making Modern Warfare Remastered look like a fast-paced game, when in reality it's actually a very slow-paced game. And to those people, I wonder, like, are we playing the same game? Because to me, Modern Warfare Remastered is a game that really does require a lot of speed and a lot of reflex to be successful. I mean, most people in this game run frag times 3 and martyrdom, right? So they have 3 nukes in their pocket and 1 up their butt, and you're just constantly dodging grenades. UAV is a kill streak that literally everybody has in this game, so they are typically always rolling. Like, I'm always on the radar. Rarely do I actually use UAV jammer. So people are throwing grenades constantly. They always know where I'm at, and as a result, I am always moving, because if you stand still in this game, you're toast, man. I am worried to stand still. Like, I'm always moving when I play Modern Warfare Remastered, and I feel as though it's actually a very fast-paced game, but people just have this perception that it's slow-paced because it's not like the other Call of Duty games, right? It's not like Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, or even Infinite Warfare. It's a game where you actually can take it a little bit slower, and the maps are actually a little bit bigger, and it rewards people for thinking a little bit more as compared to constantly just rush, 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 kill, kill, kill. Which, if you like that playstyle, that's fine. I mean, that's pretty much the playstyle I personally implement. If you watch any of my videos, I'm constantly running around and doing things. But I don't feel as though it's a very campy game, and I feel as though if you want some tips to make it a less campy game and be more successful against people that do camp, I can give you some tips here in this video. Number one, it comes down to playtime, right? It comes down to playtime and practice. Just like pretty much everything else in life, the more you do something, the better you will become at that thing. Like, the reason why I'm good at rushing in Modern Warfare Remastered is because I played a lot of Call of Duty 4. Like, sure, I'm 9th prestige here in Modern Warfare Remastered, but I have like 50 days played in COD 4. Like, if we were to combine that all together, like, I'm like a double prestige master level 1000 in this game. I've played it so freaking much. So that's part of it. The more you practice something, the better you're going to become at it. Another tip would be actually your kit. I think a lot of people just put together their classes and don't think too much about it. I've constantly given out the advice to not run crutches like frag times 3 or stun times 3 because they don't help you become better as a player. If you want to be good, bandolier and steady aim should be pretty much standard across most of your classes. They should be staples in your career class system because they really just help you become a better player in terms of gun skill. And then your other perks, basically you have the trifecta, right? Stopping power, juggernaut, and UAV jammer. You should be using one of these 3 perks. They pretty much all counter each other. Most people in this game run stopping power, right? It increases your damage by about 40%, so most people are going to be melting you across the map. It's basically a melt fest of people trying to see who can melt the other person faster. This is the reason why I like to run Juggernaut. Juggernaut is one of those perks that it has such a bad stigma about it because people are misinformed as to how it actually works. In the tool, and you can't blame them really, the tooltip says it increases your health. That isn't what it does whatsoever. What it actually does is it reduces the damage you take by a flat percentage. Stopping power and Juggernaut counter each other completely. If you have stopping power and you're shooting at somebody who has Jug, it's as if neither of your perks are actually working, so basically it's as if you don't have stopping power and it's as if they don't have Juggernaut, right? It's basically going to make it so it's about who has the better gun skill. That's the reason why I love using Jug so much, is because it's like the great equalizer. There's no more BS when you're using Jug. Random sniper sitting in the back of the map, well, he actually better hit you in the upper chest, otherwise he's not going to kill you. Random guy sitting with an M16, well, he better get a couple clean bursts on you, otherwise he's not going to kill you. Juggernaut makes it so you have to outgun the person a lot better, which is definitely a good thing in my opinion. Like right there, you guys saw it. Random guy sitting in his spawn in C. I would have died right there, but I have Jug, therefore he was not getting his stopping power benefit, and as a result, he was not able to kill me, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Then you have the other perks like UAV Jammer. I mean, if you're talking about a powerful perk, UAV Jammer is right up there. UAV Jammer is one of those perks that can just be absolutely game-changing because we're talking about a game where the UAV is up constantly, and because of the power of Juggernaut and stopping power, rarely do people run UAV Jammers, so it can be incredibly powerful. So just pick your poison. What class do you want to run with? I do have some recommendations for you guys I want to share with you guys here in this video. I plan to do an updated creative class guide here relatively soon. I want want to get to 10th Prestige 55 before I make this guide, because that's where I want to be. I'm not going to go past 10th Prestige in this game, because I played COD 4 back in the day. Like I said, I have like 50 days of playtime. The Gold Cross is iconic to me, and I want to get that Prestige rank. I want to hold on to that Prestige rank. But here are 4 classes I want to share with you guys. So here is going to be your UAV Jammer Silenced P90. Absolutely fantastic weapon. So good. The P90 is moderate damage with low recoil, a high fire rate, and a high magazine size. It is by far, in my opinion anyway, the best non-stopping power submachine gun to use here in Modern Warfare Remastered. Absolutely incredible, and it's not even a DLC gun, right? So you can just use it whenever you have it. Try out this class. Very, very good. Alternatively, if you want to go loud, Red Dot Sight and Juggernaut on a P90 is also incredibly powerful. I do like the Red Dot Sight. It adds that extra precision. It's very helpful. You could run a silencer on this class, but honestly, the reduction in range that you're going to get, the penalty you get for running a silencer, almost isn't worth it to me. You might as well run a Red Dot Sight. You're going to be loud anyway. You're going to be on the radar most of the time, period, because this game is constantly, full of UAVs, so you might as well use a Red Dot Sight, at least in my opinion. Next up, we have the MP5 with a Red Dot Sight. Classic, tried and true. This was a staple back in Call of Duty 4, still good to this day. And then, of course, you have the AK-74U with stopping power and no attachment. I highly recommend no attachments on your AK-74U. I see people all the time when I pick up their guns using Red Dot Sight or using silencer. Those things are actually detrimental to the AK-74U. This gun has a number of quirks, and one of them is if you use either of those attachments, you actually have worse hipfire accuracy than if you did not use those attachments, right? So just go ahead, use no attachments. You're already, not using UAV jammer on this class anyway. You might as well not use the silencer, and the Red Dot Sight is just not very good on this gun. So take it or leave it. Those are the classes I have for you guys here in this video. Rushing is an art form in Modern Warfare Remastered. What's awesome about it, and I've talked about this in the past, and believe me, I could go on forever in this video. I'm speaking quickly because I don't want this to be a super long video. Rushing in a game like Modern Warfare Remastered takes a lot more skill than it does in a game like Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, or Advanced Warfare. Those games have very small maps and advanced movement, and they are designed for you to constantly be rush, 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 kill, 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 and they basically throw engagements at you. In a game like Modern Warfare Remastered, where the movement is classic boots on the ground and the maps are on the bigger side, you can set up the majority of your gunfights to your advantage. There's a lot more thought that goes into the engagements here in Modern Warfare Remastered as compared to a game like Black Ops 3, where there is, a number of engagements you can set up properly, but the game is a bit more random, right? People are hiding from the UAV a lot more in that game. People are wall running and climbing up in windows, and there's lots of advanced stuff that's happening in those games. And you could argue that takes more skill, but it takes a different kind of skill, at least in my opinion. In a game like Modern Warfare Remastered, it takes a different kind of skill to be successful as a rusher, and I think that's actually a good skill for people to develop, because that kind of skill is going to translate better into future Call of Duty games, assuming, of course, they decide to stay with the boots on the ground theme. We know for a fact COD World War II is going to be boots on the ground, so the skills that you develop in a game like Modern Warfare Remastered are going to transfer over much better than they will learning skills from like a game like Infinite Warfare, as an example. So those are my thoughts and feelings on camping here in Modern Warfare Remastered. It's not necessarily a requirement. You can rush just fine in this game. It just is a bit more difficult, and it hurts my heart a little bit to see so many people giving up on the game because they feel as though it's a camp-friendly game and that you get punished for rushing. That's not true. You just need to get better at it. And I know people don't want to hear that, but that's really the truth. It's a difficult game to rush in at times, so once you get it down, the reward for actually being good as a rusher in this game is pretty incredible. So those are my thoughts and feelings. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for listening. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.